Old school RuneScape is fundamentally a sexist video game. The female NPCs are over-sexualized, clearly designed to draw attention away from the fine buns that the sandwich lady's selling. As a RuneScape content creator, it is my duty to remind you of my YouTube analytics that none of you care about. And I'm not talking about what percentage of you are subscribed. Much more importantly, less than 1% of you have visited the makeover page to do recruitment drive and forgot to switch your gender back. Now, some people would say being the second biggest gender is enough, and alphabetically they're already top of the list. But I disagree. We need more equality for women. So I'm introducing to you my women only Iron Man series where we will only talk to women NPCs. So let's get started with tutorial. It appears we cannot go further in this series. So thank you all for watching and don't forget to subscribe, and we will be starting a new series. But I just realised something, and no, I'm not talking about the fact we haven't reached the 10-minute mark to exploit my male patriarchal viewers out of extra ad revenue. Instead, I realised like whenever Jagex releases a blog post, we haven't actually tackled the issue that you guys care about. You would expect ex-mod Matt K and the lads in the White Knight Castle to try and empower women, but instead they refuse to sell an initiate skirt, forcing women to get the trousers, covering their legs like this is some kind of deluded medieval fantasy role-playing simulation. But elsewhere in the game, women are being exploited even further. Like they're some kind of non-sentient object, players are encouraged to steal the money straight out of their pockets for no reason other than to become better thieves. So it's time to turn the patriarchy on its head and create a matriarchy, which according to Google is the opposite. And so it's time for me to start exploiting the men of RuneScape for once and stealing their money. And here it is, the point in the video you've all been waiting for, the feminist moneymaker of the century. Now it's a very high skill method in order to do this. The method is as follows. You create a female character and you stand in Lumbridge. Now the GP per hour can vary quite a lot depending on what luck you get. But the main thing you have to remember is we're not just making money, but we're stealing money from the men. Other ways to increase your GP per hour are as follows. Use emojis. Show the disgusting pigs that they've made you happy by giving you money. Now I'm sure that some of the people who are watching this video that are intelligent, probably the men, may have noticed that some of the money has come from female players. But as disgusting as it may sound, people can pretend to be the opposite gender online. Now the past clips you've seen are the regular drops you would expect with this method, but with every good boss, 1 in a million chance of getting this extremely rare loot. Do not refresh your browsers. What you are seeing in front of you is actually happening. From doing nothing but standing around in Lumbridge, we are getting 1 million coins from the patriarchy. And from receiving this lucky RNG, it gives us the opportunity to enter phase 2 of the boss. From doing the exact same method, but in phase 2 we're able to triple the loot we've received from this one person. When people say that free-to-play moneymakers are overridden by bots, show them this video. From landing in the most sexist but generous place in RuneScape, it took roughly an hour to get all of these clips. And by using the mathematics skill of your favourite BKing YouTubers, I'm rounding the total loot here to 5 mil.